For the longest time, I've had this RPG itch, and I'm hoping this game can scratch that itch. I hope so. I've heard so many good things about this game. The gameplay looks really, really good. I'm just very, very intrigued to see, is this a really good RPG? Because we've not really had one for ages. It's been so long. So, yeah. It's set in the 17th century, a fantasy 17th century, and I'm covering this game instead of Borderlands 3. So I'm not covering Borderlands 3 at all. I want to play this. I want to give it time. We'll do a part 1. It may turn into a full series. We don't know yet how the game's even going to play out. So, yeah, very, very intrigued. If you guys want to see more content on this game, let me know. Leave your likes and comments below. Support the video. And maybe we can turn this into an absolutely epic series. Hopefully. The game releases on the 10th of September on the Xbox One, PS4, and PC. And let's jump in to part 1.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
So now we come to the character customization. So you've got a number of presets you can select between. There seems to be more options down there as well. I'm going to go for a male, but obviously there's females as well, if you wish. I actually quite like the presets. They're pretty good. I'm impressed. So that's the face we're going to go for. So again, there's just a number of set faces. There's not... I don't think there's like a deep customization option, as far as I can tell. Let's go for the hair. So that's... It's got like a little ponytail there. What sort of hair do I want? I quite like that one. Very suave. So I'd say this game's a little bit like sort of a bit cross between like Fable and maybe like Witcher or something like that. It's fair to say. Oh, facial hair. Do we want any facial hair? Look at that moustache. That is beautiful. I might go for a bit of stubble. Yeah, a bit of stubble. Eyebrows. There's a few options. You need to groom those ones. They're out of control. Let's stick with those ones. Yeah, that's good. Skin color, I'm happy with that. Hair color, yeah. Eye color. What color is that? Let's go for brown eyes. Yep. Next option. Can we change the name, or is the name set? I think the name is set. And then we come to selecting our class. Probably the most important decision I think we're going to make today in this episode. So warrior, this profile focuses on melee combat. This profile focuses on controlling the battlefield. This profile focuses on using offensive spells from a distance. So you've got recommended attributes, talents, starting skills. I like the look of maybe a warrior. Is that a bit boring? I don't know. I'm going for it anyway. So how many points do we have? Do we have any points? Remaining points 1. So I might as well. It did recommend putting my points towards strength and endurance. I might go for endurance first. Increases maximum health and balance. Attribute required to wear heaviest armor. So now we move on to talents. They recommend craftsmanship and vigor. I might go for vigor first. Let's have a look. Rigor. Lets you pass through certain difficult passages that require balance. Increases the maximum ammo capacity and lets you slightly recover HP and magic outside of combat. Allows you to craft basic weapons and armor upgrades. That does actually sound quite useful. Let's go for craftsmanship first. So I believe we are now ready. So that tattoo or something what's on his chin, that is set in stone, I believe. You can't take that off, which is interesting. Okay, yeah, let's start the game. Let's go.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
we've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Oh, we're in the game. Oh my. Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Can I chat to anyone? Oh, speak to the worker.
Greetings, Your Excellency. The smoke from the bonfires renders the air unbreathable. I so wish I could leave the city.
Well, apparently, we are off. Let's go to find mother and cousin, and we will go. Uh-oh.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
I will fight with honor. Attack 3 times, but how do we attack? Okay, there we go. Main attack is X. I am playing on PC. I'm using the controller. Ooh, stabby, stabby. Back away, Kurt. Defend yourself. Alright, so we've got parry and counter if done at the right time. Ooh. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Oh. Too slow, Kurt. We are done here, Kurt. Prove to Kurt you can fight. So target and then hit. Hit away. Ooh. He's got such a powerful, not powerful weapon, but he's got a really long weapon. Tactical pulls. Hold LB. So we want to assign health, a health potion. So I'm going to bind it to up on the D-pad. So if I hold the right trigger, oh, there we go. Sweet. I done it. I healed up. It just attacks. This is crazy. Okay, this is not what I expected. I'm gonna be struggling. I need to improve. Oh, God, man. Unbalanced. Just can't get an attack off. His health has barely dropped. He's got so much armor on as well. I've got no armor on at all. This is one of those battles I'm supposed to lose. Yeah, I'm hoping that's the case. Because that's embarrassing. I got
Me who
absolutely
thought
owned.
myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
Firearms. Okay. So tactical pulls again. We need to go to assign a firearm, I'm guessing. There we go. So let's use it. Woo! That does some more damage. Whoa! Right, the physical armor is shown with shields on the health bar. Armor absorbs parts of the physical damage. To break armor, you can use an impact weapon or certain traps. Ah. Change equipment. Yeah, this blunt hammer is definitely doing some damage. Oh, you've given up, have you? Good. Fury is a state that allows you to use a special attack that inflicts bonus damage and makes enemies lose their balance. Ooh, okay. Now, at least give me a chance to use it then. Okay, it's not quite filled up yet. Fight your opponents to fill up the Fury gauge. Got it. How about a shot? So can I use it now? Ooh, yeah, that does look pretty good. Oh, you've run away, have you?
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
So we can show him how happy we are, or complain about being shadowed by a constant annoying bodyguard. We're happy, I guess.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilian are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantin. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantin together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Meet Kurt in the front of the palace. But it's time to say goodbye to Mother. We're going out to sea, and it may be a long, long time before we return. What are you up to? Alchemy.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
What the hell has happened to her? It's a similar marking to what he's got on his chin or side of his face. I can splint. Look at this fancy hat. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I love my hat.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantin first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Righty then. So this is our companion. Add to the team. Relationship level. Suspicious. Okay. Why would he be suspicious? Confirm the team and quit. Yep. Alright. Where first? I guess we should...
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantin will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Are you waving at me? No, you're not. Okay. Do you want to chat? No, no, no. Right, man, I have no idea if I'm going the right way right now. So I can press the right stick, and that becomes the active quest, I guess. I hope we're going the right way. Oh, there we go. We do have a map. Okay. I guess that would make sense. Oh, what? What the?
And death to the others!
How the? Why did you attack me? I guess I'll get rid of their armor first. They can dodge too. Whoa, hello. Just tried to shoot me. I can shoot as well. Come on then, mate. Oh, they dodge well, these guys. Luckily we've got Kurt with us, he's pretty good. Right, I'm getting a little more used to the combat. It's actually pretty fun. Whew! Did not expect that. They come out of nowhere. So I got some soldier boots. They do seem to be a slight improvement, so I will acquire those. Gold coins. Thank you. That was a bit heated and not very friendly. We do have some new equipment. Oh, that's Kurt. So also, I guess I can change Kurt's equipment as well. So this is our current weapon. Ooh, that looks pretty feisty. That's a pretty cool weapon. I will equip that. This is our like secondary weapon. So I want to have a weapon where we take down armor, like more of a bronze weapon, and then obviously an epic sword. Looks like we have a rifle. So armor damage is a lot more. So it depends what I want. Also does a lot more stun as well. So yeah, we'll go for that. Do we have any new fancy boots? Comfortable boots? Or these boots? A leaded heels. Hands. I'm not sure if this is a part of maybe like a pre-order bonus maybe. Oh, wow. That is quite the outfit. Discoverer's hat. Look at that feather. Damn. Man looking smart. Yeah, so far I actually quite enjoyed the combat. It was a little bit like when we done the whole like tutorial. I was like, this is a lot to take in right now. I'm struggling. But that felt pretty good.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantin and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Ask about...
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, Desade.
Desade, what a name. That is a superb name. Right, where should we go next? Right, let's go to the Bridge Alliance Embassy. Notify the Bridge Alliance of your departure. I will. I wonder if we will be attacked again. I'm hoping no. I want a peaceful journey with no issues at all. Thank you. Hello. I'm here to chat. I'm about to depart.
Your Excellency.
Lord Desade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tiefredi. My cousin Constantin is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord Desade.
I want to leave Serene in a good place. So I don't want to just... We could just venture off. Farewell, everybody, if we wanted to. But I feel like it's our duty to investigate issues before we leave. I think. I hope so. We'll see. Yeah, let's have a look around. It'll be a good chance to get some XP, get used to the combat a little bit as well. Maybe get some loot, who knows?
Are your boots worn through?
Right, where are we going? There's a few shops and stuff around as well.
You
I don't know how much money we actually have. Oh, apparently we're quite close.
But what you're about to discover...
Ah, the alchemist is here.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything.
Oh, wow.
Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still. This little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take 2.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him? I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
So Malachor is, I'm guessing, what his mum has?
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Maybe. Well, I'm going to speak to this fool.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Ask for a demonstration.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment.
Glug, 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 glug.
There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Where's his cart? So it's around the back. Let's have a look. Drink your potion, you fool. Where is the potion? Oh, what's this? Alchemy research book. I think we have it, guys. I think we have it. Oh, you guys again.
To the others! Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
These guys come from anyway. Oh, you don't want to mess with me. I want you to attack, but you're not going to attack me, are you? There we go. Stun! Oh, you missed your chance. Go for me again, you fool.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Knocked him down. Change my weapon. Finish you up. Oh, yes. Why are they attacking us anyway? He's just like trying to rob us almost, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Silver coins and a silver ring. Yeah, Kurt, you do not want to mess with Kurt. Oh, there's a chest here. Thank you very much. Oh, acquire that, 100%. That's some good armor. Right, so I believe we have what we needed. It's now time to force this alchemist seller to test out his own remedy thingy. Let's give this a go. Go and drink it yourself, fool.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Show him the remedy he is selling.
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away.
What?
He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
He just disappeared. This is crazy. Alright, let's find him. So he's going to go to the tavern? Are you sure? So you think he's run to here? Surely would have seen that. It's not even that far. So apparently he's over here. Are we allowed to go in here? Where is he? Okay, he's not in here. I think he might be upstairs, actually. Is there stairs? Yes, there is. We will track him down once and for all. And you can't stop us. And there he is. You're cornered, alchemist.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance Ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Serene? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Ask about his career as a professor.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Ask about the potions he is selling.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
What do we do? What do we do? I'm going to help him.
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
So we're going to try and convince them, or negotiate with the angry crowd. Oh god. Unless we can find a other option to sneak out. I think that's the only way. Ooh, what's this? I'll take that. Ah. We have a key for the storeroom. Whoopsie. Your lockpicking skill is not high enough. Oh, there's lockpicking in the game. Of course there is. Perfect. Yeah, so far I'm actually quite enjoying the game. More than I probably thought. I'm definitely intrigued to see where it goes. There seems to be a lot of, like, side activities and side missions and stuff like that. Ooh.
The servant's door. The lock's double bolted.
I don't have the key.
Damn it! And I can't lockpick it. Oh, great. Ah. Got the key for this one, though. Hopefully no one spots us. Ooh. Innkeeper's key. I wonder if that's what we need. Take everything!
The key to the tavern.
So we could potentially escape out the back.
Let's go and find the alchemist. We need to get him out of here as fast as we can.
Got it. Let's do it. Also, like the lack of no loading screens so far. Impressive. Very impressive. Yeah, this game literally for me came out of nowhere. I saw like a trailer for it and I was like, oh my god, I'm intrigued. And we fight like not just like petty soldiers, like big creatures coming up as well. So be excited.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
I did.
Yes.
At the back.
I need to get you out of here. I have unlocked the service entrance. You will be able to sneak out of there discreetly.
Without being skinned alive by the mob?
You need to remain prudent. I will escort you to your cart.
I follow you.
Let's sneak out the back.
I hope we don't run into any unhappy patients.
You cannot take the money from innocent folk. You can't trick them. You can't test on them. It is not a wise idea. But I don't think he deserves to be arrested, so yeah. I can climb apparently. Alright, let's do that.
Angry customers. And we have no choice but to go this way?
I believe so. I don't think we have a choice.
Holy evening.
Oh, damn.
Help me. Protect me.
Are these angry customers? Oh, great.
To my health, and death to the others!
Great. Should have just arrested him, shouldn't I? This sword is deadly. Woohoo! Gonna kick a man when he's down. One more left. Right, let's continue. I'm guessing that maybe was the wrong way.
But why are we going this way? You want me dead? Is that it?
Can we go a different way then? I don't know where to go. I'm new to this world. Alright, let's try a different way then. Maybe this way. Ooh, ammo, gold, coins. Alchemy, preparation of elemental damage. We're more of a warrior, not really a magic elementalist as such, but I'll take it. Man, these people do not look very well. See, without us being a wild night. Just blend in, it's all good. Don't worry.
More angry customers.
Oh, what?
I should have stayed at the table.
Oh, god damn it.
Safe.
To my health, and death to the others! Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
They are about to get very dicey. Counter that. I don't care if you have armor. I need some more health. Absolutely battered. Right, that'll be good. Oh, we're level 2. Right, is that it for the angry customers? Better be. I'm guessing there perhaps was a way to avoid conflict altogether, but there we go.
Selection, whatever you need to be, the talk of all Serene.
Right, we have arrived. Why are these people all dead? This does not look great. We have to go around the back. I feel like we might get attacked one more time. Got a feeling.
My cart, finally. I owe you my life. How can I ever thank you?
Just do us the favor of never coming back. And stop this deceitful commerce.
Have no worries about that. I'm not going to forget this lesson anytime soon.
Move along now. Get out of here while there's still time.
Would you accept this as a token of my gratitude? Farewell, my lord.
Farewell. Oh, he gave me some coins. Yes. I need all the coins. Oh, this is quite cool actually. So we can go almost like teleport, I guess, to the embassy. Saves us having to like travel around. He might get a little bit angry.
Lord de Sade.
Lord de Sade. Ha 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 ha.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally.
But he escaped.
Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated.
Yeah. Or we could confront him. Go for it.
Why should I deliver him to you? You deliberately hid the truth about him from me.
What? Might I remind you that you're in audience with the Ambassador of the Bridge Alliance?
And you to a legate of the Congregation of Merchants that you treat like an imbecile. This man is indeed an alchemist of the bridge, and he told me much about your disagreement of opinion.
And of course you sided with him.
Certainly not. I have no part to play in your quarrels. I just chased him from our city. Now, if you're still intent on placing him in irons, you need to capture him on your own lands.
How embarrassing. I should have shown more honesty in your regard. Please accept my excuses. And this modest gift for the voyage that awaits you.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
So my reputation did drop there a little bit. Whoopsie. But there we go. What was I supposed to do? I think it was good to be honest there. Called him out on his matters. Do we have anything else to do? Right, so before we go, I want to try and find this smuggler. This is one of the embassy quests we want to do. I want to try and level up before we go, so I'm going to do all these side missions at the moment. Will I do every side mission in the game? Probably not, because it's probably a lot. But I think it's useful to level up, get some weapons, that sort of stuff before we go. What is this? There's a crafting table. A workbench. Ooh. Yeah, of course there's crafting in the game as well. Honestly, I've been so incredibly desperate for an RPG. Like, I really, really want an RPG. I've honestly not really enjoyed one, I think, since Witcher, which is a very long time ago. So, yeah. Not impressed. I want more RPGs in my life. I love playing them. I really get into the story if it's a good story. Ooh. Is this the smuggler?
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
Oh, no.
There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sade, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
About the cabin boy, where was he last seen?
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
I think I went to the wrong quest there. I do apologise. So gotta find the cabin boy. How are we gonna find him? I guess we have to like ask around maybe. We're gonna speak to the vendor as well. Obsidian. Ooh, ready. How posh. This is probably people's their loot. And I'm just like turning up and going, yep, I'll take it. Let's negotiate with this vendor. I believe this is stuff we actually need for the ship. Here's the merchant. Can we speak, merchant?
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
So we do have a little bit of charisma, or we could just threaten him outright. Threaten a prison sentence.
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable. Especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
You keep saying that.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
Well, that worked.
As you request, my lord. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Right, so these are the barracks which inform the quartermaster of recent events. Where's the quartermaster? He should be happy. He's about to be stocked up.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain.
The honor is
you
mine.
set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
I have.
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less, illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then,
Great
I
stuff.
await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
What? I don't want to do illegal activities. How are we going to get the cargo out of here? Perhaps we can speak to somebody. I don't know. Really? Wants me to do illegal activities? How dare you ask me to do such things? Right, let's see if there's any other ways to go about this. Some of these missions are probably more suited to when you know people, if that makes any sense. Let's ask. There might be other choices, maybe. Vascar.
So, you still haven't found your cousin?
Not yet.
As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Ask about this merchandise.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten it into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 4D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
Are you sure about this? We're going a bit far with this. Captain. I don't know. So looks like we can... There's a few potential choices here. We can go and tamper with the ship logs, or I think we can take out the guards. Depends what we want to do. Should we take out the guards? That could be quite fun. Probably not very wise, but I fancy doing it, so screw it. Right, so let's accidentally get rid of the warehouse guards. Yay! This This is probably a very bad move, but...
If you wore a Naut uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink.
We could offer them a drink.
Halt! The warehouse is off limits. Move along.
Intuition or insist? Insist.
Can't you make an exception?
No. Sorry, sir. Move along, please. Now.
Very well. I'm going.
You're a fool. You're a fool.
Orders haven't changed, you know.
Did you hear the bell?
The bell? Of the port authorities?
Yes.
Of course. We're not in Thélème, you know. You better get going. The harbour master is ringing it. All the Nauts must rendezvous at the port authority immediately. Must be something serious.
Damn, I didn't hear either. We're done for. Come on, we need to move fast.
Be off with you. I'll watch over the warehouse in your absence.
The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Can I speak to you?
Captain, sir.
Ah,
we
there you
were given
go.
orders to wait here with the merchandise.
Yes.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
So we did it? I think we're good. I think we did it. Yes. I hope so anyway. Man, I did not realise some of these side quests were going to be so in-depth. I'm not even left the first city yet. It's crazy. This is the wrong place. I apologise. This is a tavern. I had to go to the quartermaster, who's around here. There it is. Found it. You have reached your destination. I think it's done.
So you're back. Right then. What about our business?
We can guarantee that your merchandise will leave with us.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Bravo.
And bravo, Kurt. The Commander will be most pleased.
The cargo shall make the voyage. But who will be at its reception once it's arrived?
That shall be your next mission. Once you've reached New Serene, go and find the quartermaster. He will give you new instructions. Until then, I wish you a safe and pleasant voyage, Your Excellency. Kurt, good luck.
Good luck, my friends. Oh, that went pretty well. I'm happy with that. We got it done eventually. Right, let's go and find our cousin. Our drunk cousin, our useless cousin, Constantin. Where are you? If we ask the tavern master. In Greedfall, a quest can usually be completed in several different ways. Ah. So you've got cunning, persuasion, intuition, corruption, creating items from a crafting table. Loads of different options for quests. I guess this will be a perfect example.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
I need to ask about Constantin.
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantin. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night.
I bet there was.
But it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered. And no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. Oh. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged.
Ooh.
If not, you'll need to pay.
Don't pay for now. I will try and fix it.
That's not a small sum. I need to think about my options.
Oh, the father has forgotten to give his son his allowance, it would seem.
It would seem so.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
I need to see if we can fix this. Right, so this is the repairs. I can examine
The furniture
this.
is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
Metal dowels, okay. So can we do that on the crafting table? Or the workbench? I can build 2. Yep. Do another one. Will that be enough? I hope. Yep, we've got enough. Let's see if we can repair this table.
And there you have
Ooh.
it. You'd never guess they were once broken.
Yes! I'm hoping we're good now. Jeffrey?
Well then, were you able to repair it
I
all?
was.
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work.
I'm glad you're impressed.
You know what you're doing.
I would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint? Anything else?
I think we're good.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Thank you for your help, Jeffrey. Right, he's in serious, serious trouble. We need to hurry up. We're doing all these like random side quests while cousin is struggling for his life. He got into a serious, serious brawl. And we have to save him. Hopefully we get there in time. Time is of the essence, my friends. Is this it? Oh, this does not look good.
Any idea who I am? Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantin's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
I think we should try and negotiate first. Does seem to be a few options. Should we head in? I guess we should. Time is of the essence, my friends. Let's keep him safe.
It's not possible just now.
Demi.
It's blocked.
Of course it is. Okay, that way is not possible. Need to find another way.
Man, he's gonna bring the guard out if he keeps shouting like that. We should have gotten rid of him.
Oh, we're in stealth stance.
Idiot.
We're going in stealth.
It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate.
And we're in.
He's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out, or gag him.
Well, let's not do that. Oh, I thought there was stairs there. Sorry, I don't know why. I think we need to go up, so... We're actually in. We sneaked in. Stealthy, stealthy. Is that it? Ah, lockpicking. I don't have a key.
I don't have the key. Locked.
I don't have lockpicking yet. I don't know how we can get it soon. Like right now. Would it be under talents? Don't know. Yeah, it's under talents. I need a point basically. I don't have a point yet. I'm probably not far off actually. Or, one sec, is this a key? Oh wow. Really? That's great. That's very useful. Don't attack the door, just use the key. There you go.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress! Ah! Constantin, it's me! My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
Well, I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me?
Sure.
You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you, I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
We haven't quite got out of here yet.
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
They haven't spotted us. We could sneak out of here silently. We have a ship to board.
You've always been the reasonable soul. Don't you think these brutes deserve a punishment?
Yes, without a doubt. But don't you think there are more pressing matters? Kurt?
It is your highness's decision to make. Whatever it is, I shall follow.
I guess we could punish them a little bit. Could be quite funny. Could get me a little bit of XP. And they're brutes, and they're evil, and they're horrible. Why not? And we get to practice our combat, which I definitely need to do. And we're almost at a new level up. I just get lockpicking soon, actually. It's starting to get annoying. Right, so they were outside, I believe. There's quite a few, though, so... On guard, my friends!
To my help!
To my health, indeed. Oh, that looked painful. On guard! Oh, wow. We are ripping them up. Level 3, baby! That's what I wanted. Dodge away. We good? Wow, we slaughtered them. Okay, I was expecting a slightly harder combat there, but it's all good. We did it! We did it, we did it, we did it. Right, we should probably return you to the captain. I think our job is done here. And we're now level 3. I wonder what the max level actually is. I'd imagine very, very high. Very high indeed. Right, let's go. We're done here. We must escape. I think I need to go... That way's blocked off, yeah. Let's take the long way then. So we now have 2 companions. Having a strong companion like Kurt is definitely going to help us in the long run. I'm hoping they sort of like level up as we progress. That'd be quite cool. Because Kurt can fight. Believe me, I've seen it firsthand. Right, I have my cousin. We're almost ready for the voyage.
Sir? Constantin d'Orsay, future governor of Tirfredi. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
Right, so apparently Constantin wants his clothes, so we need to grab those. And we have a lead on the boy, basically. The cabin boy. So we're going to do those, and then we're probably going to leave. I think that's a good shout. Alrighty then. Been a lot of quests, lots of side missions, but I think I've really enjoyed the game so far. I'm definitely intrigued to see where the game goes. The monsters get big. We're barely even touching the surface of this game. Believe me. So let's go, down here. Go right. Gotta find Constantin's clothes. So we now have 2 talent points to spend. Sorry. We now have 2 skills to spend. 2 skill points. A one-handed blade deals 10% more damage. Hell yeah. I like the sound of that. Oh, firearms. We do like firearms. So this will increase the damage by 20%. And that's all we got at the moment. I think we have to go upstairs to find these clothes. I think they might be in here. Where are the claws? Are they around here? Oh, in a barrel? Nope. A good find anyway. Ah, this chest. This must be his clothes. Yes, that's his clothes. We did it. Looking very nice. Right, the clothes are done. It's now time to find this crew boy, or whatever it is. Cabin crew boy. I've clearly forgot the name. We have to find him. It's quite close, so let's do that first. And then we can set off. Right, so this is the first area we can look at. Who is this? Who are you?
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah.
Do you know where he is?
You looking for him?
Yeah.
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
Well, I'd like some clues, ideally. When was the last time you saw him?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
You're not really helping much, are you?
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Ah, one of those.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Where the hell is this cabin boy? Don't really have many clues there, do we? I reckon he got taken away. Personally, that's what I think. But I don't know. Let's have a look over here. Ah! You're the drunken sailor.
I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas?
Yep.
You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
And why do you think this?
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Ask about the kidnappers.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy.
What was his state of mind?
Did Jonas seem troubled to you, the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
It's an odd one, isn't it? So if we go and investigate the area, interrogate people nearby, and hope we get some clothes. Back to the tavern again. All these games, there's always a focus on the taverns. Always. We've been here several times already. It's quite funny.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
Nope, just want to chat again.
I'm looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
So he's here right now.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
It's time to probe. He's not even sitting down.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Okay. Ask about what happened that evening.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
So maybe he got into debts or something, and then he knew he was going to get tracked down, probably taken away, beaten up.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Guess we're going to find out. Alright, let's go and sort this out. Let's go and interrogate, confront the kidnapper. I don't know if we can even go this way. Yes, we can. Good. This is our last quest before we leave on our epic voyage. It must be done. Can we Loop around here? Yes. Are we close? No, not just yet. There's a crazy amount of detail in this world, though. And you can imagine the map's going to get pretty big.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Fontaine's family house.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
What?
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
I'm a bit...
How did you find your son's trail?
We have never stopped looking for him. We learned the new name they gave him. Jonas. My poor little Celestine. Then we learned the name of the ship he sailed on. No sooner had it docked in Serene than my husband had the crew watched closely, and we found him.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Norts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Norts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
So we need to ask the Norts about their sort of contracts and how they actually got this boy. Alright. So we're going back to the captain, yeah. Alright. Let's travel back to the captain then. Well, this should be an interesting discussion. Could get quite heated.
So, are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin.
Well, we do have some news about that.
We'll have to do without.
Ask about these contracts.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters.
Thanks.
As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is seaborn.
Okay.
He is a Nort from birth. Others are sea gifted, joining the Norts for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Okay.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Norts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a naught. Our ships are his home. And we are his only family.
I don't know what to do.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
How I would like my father to be implicated.
I'm not sure what to do right now.
Business. Our old teacher.
I am conflicted.
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsillon. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about me. I am sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when... ta-da! My dear cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Corsillon. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
Yeah, we need to ask about these contracts between the Nauts and the Fontaines.
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nauts.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there has always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nauts. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nauts?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nauts as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Oh my god, I feel a bit conflicted by this one. I don't know. Like, it's their son. But they sold their son. So... yeah. I'm conflicted, I don't know. Clearly the husband, the father, has changed his mind and wants his son back. But it doesn't quite work like that.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
Come on now, stop lying. Jonas was taken away by force against his will by armed men.
That is not true. Completely false. He...
Enough! With every word, you are a step closer to a prison cell.
Prison? But what would be the charges?
Kidnapping. Whether Jonas is your son or not, he is a Naut that you kidnapped and locked up. In the eyes of the Prince, you have committed a crime that puts the interests of the congregation at great risk.
I beg of you, Your Excellency. Have mercy on a poor mother who is looking only to recover her child. We didn't kidnap our own son. And if you need to speak with him to be convinced, please do. He's in our warehouse, near the Coin Guard Plaza, next to the canal. I am certain that once you have heard his account, you will see the tragedy in our predicament and help us.
I regret threatening that woman.
You didn't have a choice. She was lying, and we need to find that boy.
I mean, they literally gave me no choice. I had one option, either leave or threaten, so I did what I had to do. I have no regrets. So what we're going to do is speak to the boy and then decide what we're going to do. I think that's a good solution. I think that's the only solution. Where is the
Here
Jonas?
Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Oh, I'm sure he
Handful
will.
of underlings don't scare us away. Right, cousin?
Let's just try to remain discreet.
For now. Have we found him?
Sir de
Ooh.
Sade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine?
Try and use our charisma. Only a 50% chance, though.
You've taken your son against his will and have him locked up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
If I hadn't taken him back, he would have been hauled off on one of the cursed ships.
If that's what he wants, then why would you want to stop him?
For his mother. She misses him so. But in the end, you may be right. My boy has changed. He hasn't spoken a word to me since we've been in this precarious predicament. Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
I feel a bit bad now. Is that him?
That our man
Yep.
keeps his son. Abusive fathers.
So you're Jonas.
Who are you?
My name is de Sade. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
I think that was the best outcome. Yeah. He wanted to leave, so that was the only way. Ooh. Destroy it. It's level 1 science and alchemy. I can destroy this. Ooh. Interesting. I guess I wouldn't need lockpicking. I'd just destroy the whole wall. Right, guys, so we're going to pause it there. We're going to tell the captain his crew is ready to set sail. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. The next episode will be us getting onto our ship and setting off. Can't wait. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave this video with a like and a comment below. Support the video if you guys want to see more. And bye-byes.